come to a very special place. This is a military cemetery here, very close to Rovaniemi, only about 15 kilometers from the city center, and this is a place for the fallen German soldiers from the Second World War. Very impressive, very interesting place. Over 2,000 German soldiers have their final resting place here. So let's go and see how it looks inside. Alright folks, let's get in. This is a resting place for over 2,000 German soldiers who died in Lapland from the year 1941 to 1945. I think the majority of them died in the eastern areas fighting the Soviet forces, but then around 1,000, I guess, died in the very final days of the Second World War here in this high north area, fighting the Finnish forces that were ordered by the Allied Control Commission to chase the Germans out from the north. It's often said that it's one of the fights that should have not happened, but the Finns were forced to do that because the Soviet party from the Allied Control Commission wanted Finns and Germans to have a contact. There was agreement between the Finns and the Germans that they will retreat without any fighting, but that was not good enough for the Allied Control Commission in Helsinki, and Finns were in the rock hard. They had to do that in order to have their sovereignty and independence. There were no options. Germany had at that stage anyways lost the war already, and the contact was something that neither party wanted, but the Soviets wanted blood, and unfortunately there was casualties between the both parties. The surroundings of this military cemetery are absolutely beautiful. You can hear the noise from the nearby beach where people are having a swim. It's a very warm day. It's 28 degrees here in Lapland. And people go to the beach, which is not very far from this absolutely beautiful military cemetery. So the final resting place for these soldiers is really beautiful. It's in the middle of this Lappish woodland next to this lake. And it's a very impressive building, very sturdy. Can stand there for the next 500 years easily. I've seen a lot of military cemeteries around the world, but this one is one of the most impressive. I actually read somewhere that outside Germany, for the German soldiers, for the fallen German soldiers, this is the best kept and probably most impressive, especially when you go into that building. There's this very special feeling. There you go. And no wonder that many of the Germans have had relatives fighting here in Lapland. There was over 200,000 Austrian German soldiers during the 41 to 45 war here in Lappish or different areas in Lapland. Some of them never returned home to Germany. They stayed here forever.